On the island of Sodor, high up in the mountains, was a mysterious boulder, and it stood alone for a long time. But one day, workmen arrived to build a quarry on the land below. Rusty, the little diesel, met Thomas and Percy. Percy asked. Replied Rusty. Asked Thomas. Said Rusty nervously. Just then, Edward arrived. He was delivering a new piece of machinery from the quarry. Asked Rusty. Replied Edward. Soon, Thumper was working hard. The men were pleased, but no one bothered to check the boulder. When it rained, the workmen went away. Rusty gazed up and shivered. Above stood Boulder. Suddenly, a large slab of rock landed on the rails. Rusty was shocked. The driver was concerned. He said, whispered Rusty. The next day, the sun shone. Thumper was working harder than ever. Suddenly, Rusty noticed something. Said Rusty's driver. But it could. Said Rusty's driver. But Boulder was nowhere to be seen. Suddenly, just ahead, they saw a small junction. One line went uphill. Boulder thundered past. Meanwhile, Scarlet was making his way up to the quarry. Then he saw Boulder. Boulder was catching up fast. Shouted Scarloey. Called Rusty. Boulder rounded a bend, and there ahead was Rheneas. Yelled Rheneas. His driver drove him back as fast as he could. Sighed his driver. At the yards, Percy was collecting trucks. Then he heard Boulder. When the Fat Controller inspected the damage, he decided to close the mine. Then he looked at Boulder. He said thoughtfully, They moved Boulder to a hill close by the yards. Rusty is sure that on a clear night it is gazed up at the mountain and that its eyes are being carried on the wind to where it's once used to stand proud and silent. I wonder if Rusty is right. Don't you?